Passionate. What's up, boys?
What up?
Everybody good?
Yes,
Cameron,
sir.
talk so I can see your wave, man.
Yes, sir, ski.
Oh, yeah, everybody good?
Yeah.
Everybody straight? What's up, boys?
Nothing
Episode
much.
18. I forgot.
We got to do something special for 20.
We're 25.
Or 30.
Which one? Which one's more important?
Let's just wait till
What's
100.
the significance of 25?
I don't know. It's just like a quarter.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, hell, maybe. I don't fucking know.
You know, I don't know.
Let's do
Yeah.
100.
I mean, yeah, that's gonna be
100
easy.
needs like something really special, though.
I mean, think about it though. That's only. Let me do the math.
Couple weeks away.
Low key, that's what I was doing. Is 25 weeks would be 100, right? Or 50. I'm tripping.
50 weeks.
50 weeks would be
Yeah, we do 2 a week.
So 17, we're like 2.5.
Yeah.
3. I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know.
I believe you.
I'm tripping. I don't
I
know.
mean,
What's up,
I
bro?
suck at math.
What's up, boys? Just got back from a trip. We went on a road trip. A squad mission, I would say. Got some vitamins and some supplements, trying to get healthy, like we said, standing on it.
Yeah.
Trying to get rid of these bad boys.
Yeah. Same. I'm just not going to do that, you know. My shit.
I agree with what he said.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to get rid of those, but
I'm not going to do all that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Sorry.
But that's
you know
what-
what's weird?
no,
is,
but that's
like,
what you bring. You're able to do that, and
You're
then we're
able
able
to
to
do that.
agree.
But what's so weird is like I'm the most comfortable, uncomfortable person. Like
Oh, yeah.
I'm the most
Believe me,
comfortable.
Trevor,
I'm
I
like
know.
the most. It's like I'm half of me wants to be the guy that doesn't give a fuck, but
Yeah.
the other half, it's like I got a whole nother person in my brain that ain't even me saying, why are you like this?
That's probably like a.
That's-
I think that's a condition.
I-
When
I'm
you
too
break
hard
it
on
down like
myself,
that,
man.
when you say you got two people inside.
I mean, I not
Pause.
yeah, boss.
no. Like there's 2 people total, and
Pause.
no, not inside of me.
Okay.
Okay, no, there's 2 people, one being me,
Okay.
and then there's the other person that's in here.
Inside of you.
Who is that?
Not in here or down there. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like I don't even
No,
know
I
who it
understand.
is.
I think
Like,
it's just your conscience. It's just like whatever
it's so
back
hard
there.
on me though.
It's like whatever back there that like tells you like right and wrong and
And like
You know.
mine's always telling me I'm wrong. It don't ever let me have any fun.
facts.
Like I don't want to take myself seriously. I don't want
Same.
to care
But you have to. Like you can't not.
in some ways, but
like you
like
can't not. You know, you can't not care about yourself.
I do
you know?
care about myself, but also if I'm on here doing a podcast, who wants to see 3 dudes who haven't really accomplished anything be so serious?
Exactly.
You know, we're trying to accomplish things, which is
No,
great, but like, why do I need to be so serious? Like, what is to be serious
We
about?
don't. We're just
You know.
bullshitting.
Exactly. So I just gotta,
Chill out.
I only got one guy inside of me.
Hey yo. Pause. Shout out to Molly. Shout out Daytona Beats. Shout out Mud Bros. Shout out y'all
Eddie's
got-
Pizza.
Eddie's Pizza. Y'all got any shout outs? Anything? You meet anybody cool this week?
Nope.
Really brighten your day up?
Not at all.
What about you, Trevor?
I don't want to shout anybody out, but I do want to say I started a new YouTube channel. It's called Builders for Buyers. It's about construction and real estate, and
That's the number 4, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're just listening.
Builders for Buyers. So, I thought it was a great idea. Someone told me it didn't make sense, but we're going to rock with it anyway. And,
not?
it's just a YouTube channel basically vlogging like the daily occurrences of someone who's in charge of maybe the real estate side of new construction. Also going to show a lot about the construction side, considering that my brother's the company that's building a lot of the houses. So
Excellent.
if you're into that, if you want to, step up your real estate game, learn some knowledge, it's going to be really cool. So go check that out.
Hell yeah.
If
Shout
your
out to-
parents are into it,
Yeah.
you might not be, but if your parents are,
If you know anyone who's
your
like,
uncle,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's a pattern that I'm noticing about life, and the wealthiest people I know do something involved with real estate, whether it's
they all do. Whether it's-
commercial or
yeah.
owning rental properties.
Yup,
I mean,
yup,
if
yup.
you young people out there, if you want to get wealthy, learn about real estate. You don't
It's a
even got to
fact.
have a real estate license. You don't got to be a realtor like I am. Like you
Man, I wish I
could,
would have did that shit during COVID.
you should have, because it would have been
Whatever.
easy then.
Cheap, easy, no one cared. I could have just got
Online.
the license. I
Um,
flopped.
But seriously, if you want to make money, save up enough money to buy a rental property.
Excellent. Just
Yeah.
save you up $300,000 because
Not to get all
everything's
entrepreneur on
so
there.
inflated right now, but
Nah,
it's another
bro.
conversation.
You don't have to save up enough to buy the house outright. You save up enough for a down payment. You get a loan. You let someone pay the mortgage off, and then start paying the house for you.
Free game,
It's simple.
free game right there.
That's my next investment.
What?
I'm gonna buy a rental property.
Trevor's gonna be my landlord. It's his next
I
investment.
mean, if
That's
you
what I'm
wanted, if
saying.
you wanted to rent from me, dude, that would be great.
Hey, listen, I got
That
that
way I
first
can go in
home
there and put my
buyers
foot
on
in
the
your
table, bro. You let me know.
Yeah.
On God.
Nah, bro. I always said Brent
Wait.
would have been a good agent.
I was gonna say that we could hang out if you were my landlord. You said you were gonna put your foot in my ass.
Hey, yo.
No. I was totally kidding. We would definitely hang out. No, I would love if that would be like the goal. So like I think for being like a landlord, if I was one, I would want somebody that I know personally. That
Especially for your first one.
yeah,
yeah.
because like
Shout out to T Hop. My buddy T Hop just went through this and got his first one. Terrible tenants. He was like, man, fuck this. Sold the house. Was like, doesn't want to deal with it no more. Because
that's the key to the whole thing.
he was
I feel
telling me,
like.
bro. I mean, just like I don't know legally if I may have to edit that out, but
I mean, he
Just-
probably not.
bullshit. Just dealing
Yeah.
with bullshit. Like,
Oh yeah, no, it really is. Like,
yeah,
especially if you're younger like he is or we are, and you get what you can afford, then you're gonna be renting it to people for that's what they can afford. So like the lower the level, probably the
Yeah.
more shit you have to deal with. But you never know. You might get lucky, get an old lady with a cat. She just
facts.
Social Security pays for it every month or whatever, and she don't
Right.
make no noise.
Yeah, facts.
You never know. But
It just smells like cat piss. Whatever.
I was just being funny. I don't want no
Nah, I'm
cats.
just kidding. Another thing, bro. Traded in the Bush Pete's for the protein shakes.
We're
You
on we're starting a new journey. I think it'll help the podcast if we're, not. Which
Healthy. If we're just healthier, bro.
I feel like
know.
that one meal a week where we just go and eat like shit is gonna have to be
That's what I was
the
telling
Eddie's
Cam,
on
bro.
Sunday. Like just enjoy Eddie's on
and
Sunday.
it's not even shitty, bro. Like it's not shitty.
Nah,
food,
what I
you
mean
know?
is just like, it's really good quality food, but that type of food in general is like some of the heavier foods, like
Yeah.
the pastas, the
Yeah, yeah,
breads,
yeah.
and
yeah.
stuff I love.
That's what I was saying. If I'm gonna eat bread one day a week, it's gonna be the loaf of bread from Eddie's
Yeah, I'm
Also,
gonna get some
or a
Philly.
whole pizza.
It'll give us something to talk about.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
can come in here and give
Yeah.
updates to each
Tell them
other.
what you bought today, bro.
What do you mean?
Tell them what you bought today, man.
I bought some
Sound
protein.
no, the other thing, but sound excited about it, man. Shit,
The blender?
fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, I bought a blender today.
For what?
What kind of blender is
Just
it?
tell
Smoothies?
'em. The
You know,
what?
little smoothies and
The
stuff.
ninja.
The little ninja bullet,
Not
Little
shout
fruit
out, but,
ninja.
shout-
fruit ninja.
Make some smoothies and shit.
Yeah.
Really, man.
I'm-
We
okay,
taking it
so-
serious, bro. No bullshit.
Now here's my thing.
In 3 months, I'm gonna get on some trend. I'm gonna get on all the shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm
We're gonna have to talk about the
Hey,
cycles.
by episode 100, I'm gonna take up this whole couch, boy.
Now I don't know how to say it. Y'all are gonna see.
Facts.
Cause when I start doing some shit, I do it.
Yeah, get into it.
I get into it.
Yeah.
It becomes like a hobby.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm
That's what-
excited.
you gotta make it a hobby. You gotta go. Like I said,
I'm all in or all out on everything.
you have to go crazy for it. Like, damn, you just have to go crazy for it. You have to let it consume you. Everything you do, whether it's the podcast,
Yeah.
everything you do, you got to put your all into it, bro.
For sure.
You got to make that your world, and your world revolves around
If
you.
you ain't
know?
doing that, then you don't really care about it. So you might as well find something else to care about. That's
a
how I
fact.
think. It's like all the stuff that we're doing. I've at this point with this channel, I've got 3 YouTube channels, and I just know I can do it. It's like
Yeah, man. Like,
it's the one thing that I can just start putting a ton of stuff out.
just do it.
Do it.
Just do it, like Nike.
Yeah.
One more thing. Excuse me. I'm trying to do the math. So this will probably come out like a week later than what actually happens. But Thursday, not to get on a football talk, Thursday we got a big game. We got Cameron's bum-ass Packers. He's talking shit. Listen, he's been talking shit. The Packers, da-da-da-da. Packers look like shit. Packers look like dog, okay?
4 effing seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Took you 4 effing seconds to piss me off again.
Anyway, Lions, Packers, Thursday night football. That means we're gonna have Sunday. We'll pod after. So this is the open table right now. You want to put some money up? What are we talking on the line? That way no one can back out.
No, I don't want to put any money.
Come
up.
on, man. Just go $20. What's $20? Let's go $20.
I don't want to put no money up. But
Why
listen,
not? Why are you not confident now on the microphone?
the Packers
He's
are number
talking all
one
that-
in the
Yeah,
division.
Here it comes. No one. Keep going.
Lions are number 2.
I'm just saying. After Thursday, it's gonna be different, bro. I bet you $20.
Okay. Green Bay looked bad the first half.
$20.
The first half on Sunday.
Little Andrew Jackson.
Looked like the best team in the league the second half.
They look. Whatever, man. That's crazy. I hate football. I hate
I'm not-
everything about it.
I'm moving away from the gambling. I'm moving away from the betting.
Come on,
I'm
man.
not a
You ain't
betting
never
man.
you ain't never just become one.
No.
You could be whatever you want to be.
And I don't want
I believe in you, bro. You know I'm your biggest supporter.
No, the pack. I
Just
mean,
put $20
we'll see
on
Thursday.
it, man.
We'll see
Just
Thursday.
put $20 on it.
Yeah, it's
man.
okay. We'll see Thursday.
Trevor, put $20 on it for him.
For him,
For
I'm
him.
gonna put $20 on it for me. Fuck you talking about?
You want the Packers?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I don't know anything about football and I
So
don't
just
like
pick
it,
the
but
Packers,
but
bro.
the Packers they got shit colors.
One
bro.
of you guys bet me $20 on the game, bro. Come on. Molly.
She got 20 on her for sure.
Listen, man.
Bro, we should just have like a
All I'm saying,
5
Sunday,
minutes
if-
with Molly on the pod.
All I'm saying, Sunday, if the Lions win, I'm in here talking big. It's over.
So they're playing the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions, the best team in football.
Can somebody give me the rundown? Is he shitting me when he says that?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Are you like just like that's not true?
What's not true?
That they're the best team in football?
Oh, no, they're the best team in football.
They're not.
I mean, pound for pound. Come on.
See, I don't trust your like.
They don't have the best defense. They don't have the best offense. They don't have the best record.
Okay, first of all, defense very, very, very questionable about not being the best. Top 3, I would say.
Top 50.
Whatever. He don't even know what he's talking about.
Neither
No,
do
I ain't
I.
bullshitting you though.
I don't know
I'm
anything
dead.
about it.
I'm dead. Dead serious.
Football is like the one sport that I watch, and I'm like, what am I supposed to be looking
Did you
at?
see?
The only thing I
hate
enjoy
I'm
about
about to
football
talk about this.
is when everybody's drinking, there's good food around, and when people get smashed up.
One, not to cut you off or not respond to you, but one, I hate I'm about to talk about this.
I love how he says not to cut you off before he cuts people off.
Yeah, whatever. Did you see Taylor Swift at the Chiefs game, bro?
Going crazy.
I have to admit, listen,
Hardest thing she's done in her career.
what?
I said it.
No.
Pull up to
I
the
ain't-
Chiefs game with Travis Kelce's mom in their booth.
Oh, like okay. I thought you meant like the most difficult thing she's ever done.
No,
Like,
hardest.
not
Cool-
hardest.
coolest.
Okay, coolest.
Coolest.
Okay, my bad. Threw me for a loop.
Yeah, because she ain't
Personally,
done
I
nothing
got
else
to
is cool.
I gotta admit, I don't get it. The same way I just sat there in the truck and explained how I don't understand how people don't get Chief Keef, that whole 20-minute rant I went on. Like, I don't get the Taylor Swift thing, but I have to admit, like she do numbers,
Yeah.
like she make waves.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
She's arguably probably the most famous person on the face of the earth.
I get a damn email from Ticketmaster every day from my girl getting tickets, and just every day I see it.
Same.
The Eras tour. Yeah, like I don't know what kind of.
She's such a baby, dude.
Listen, dude, I'm not hating. I can't hate
Let
because
me
you can't hate it.
complain about the contract that I signed.
I'm with you on that. Listen, I've tried to explain on this, but she does
You
numbers.
signed
Is
it.
all I'm saying. How do you have a million white girls buying Travis Kelce jerseys?
Travis Kelce jersey sales went up
400%.
400%.
400%.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right here.
And you know they're the bro, people who buy
she ain't
Travis.
got no body.
Hold on,
so
hold on,
he's
hold on.
smart because he ain't in it for
hold
her.
on. The people who buy Travis Kelce jerseys are big brawly men who like to drink beer and watch football.
And have mustaches.
So you know what sizes they needed to sell?
The smalls?
And extra smalls and mediums.
Yep.
Women's sizes.
Sold them out.
Gone.
Marketing genius. I don't even think they really like each other.
They don't have to.
Bro, it's insane to me. I don't understand, but you gotta respect it. Like
Hey.
I can't hate on
How
her.
could you like her though? Like, I mean, I get it. She's rich and all, and she's actually not. I mean, of course, she's not ugly. But like, did you see the picture of her standing side by side with Ice Spice?
Yeah,
Look
but
at the dump truck.
I started to say, look
ice.
at what you. Some
And then look at her.
Yeah, I saw a picture on
She
Twitter.
can't even fill out her pants.
I saw a picture on Twitter. Hold on, before we go into that, I saw a picture on Twitter. It was that picture, but their faces were swapped.
what Swift look like with a dunk.
I'll show you
Listen,
after the cast.
Also, we can't. No Taylor Swift hate, bro. We're gonna get buried on.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not fighting the Swifties,
Bro,
That's all, Trevor. If you have something,
Look,
No.
to say,
If,
if
they,
you're a
if they
Swiftie,
were, if they were watching this, like, we're doing good.
That's a fact. Actually, you're right.
I will
that's what
say-
we
I'm
need.
sorry.
Maybe that's what we need.
it's
No,
a
I'm
huge
telling
win.
you.
It's a huge win in the guy community, though,
I cannot.
because it puts athletic guys back on the map. Because girls have been in love with these Timothy Chalamets,
I don't know, bro.
these little scrawny kind of guys,
I feel like the sports dudes always got bad broads.
but they ain't got Taylor Swift numbers.
But it don't matter, bro. Like, there's so many women out here who ain't famous that look 10 times better than her, and
Listen.
probably be.
No,
a
what
better
I'm saying
girlfriend.
is in media.
Do you see where she got with Nick Jonah's ex-wife just to like take pictures in public?
I mean, I'm not saying
You
she's
know,
a great
like,
human being,
bro. Like, that's the most petty thing ever. Like, you and him were together when you were fucking children. You still got animosity for him enough to where you want to
It's marketing.
get involved with his
marketing.
ex-wife, the
She
mother
sold
of
Trevor.
his
a million
child.
albums. off
Trevor,
this
I
shit.
just realized something about you.
What?
You really hate Taylor Swift.
He does have a deep hate, and
Like
I'm
a
trying
deep
to avoid it. Like
hatred.
now, I'm sitting here.
Yeah, he's
like,
getting you
trying
pumped
to,
up.
No, I'm just like trying to like navigate away from it. You know, and it's like because I don't want to deal with it, bro. Like that, they're crazy.
They are crazy.
I seen this TikTok, bro.
Here's
here's
the thing.
The girl
though.
was full Taylor Swift outfit, like the concert fit, in her living room. It was like one of those dumbass.
Whoa.
Yeah, hold on,
They
hold
gonna
on,
come
hold on.
for you,
Yeah,
buddy.
pause. Never mind. In essence, the girl was explaining football like down for like the Swifties.
Fire.
And I was like, bro, first of all, Mary Beth got some kind of crazy shit on here for this even to pop up on my phone. I'd be spending too much time. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I seen it. But second of all, like, what? Like, how do you? I don't understand.
For all
I
you
just don't get it,
Swifties
man.
out there that think
You know
that
who I
have
do
a
fuck
deep,
with though? Perfect segue.
I want to get one thing in.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
just kidding.
For
Go
all
ahead, go ahead.
for all the people that think that I hate her,
You're right.
her music isn't like bad. It's just not
Okay,
for me.
another thing. Go through the hits, bro. We say we hate her. It's not for us. You play 10 Taylor Swift songs right now. I bet we sing them.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm gonna sing the one about
you got
t-shirts and short
bad
skirts
blood.
and.
Come on, man.
But listen, I'm just,
All of them.
I
All the
don't-
shits.
I don't like all the complaining and shit. Like, your life is amazing. That just puts a bad taste in my mouth.
Rappers do the
music's
same
whatever.
thing, though.
I think you're too deep into it.
Rappers do the same thing. We just like it.
For one thing, it's weird because I've never even really thought about Taylor Swift like that. And then all of a sudden, the past month, she's been all over my shit.
Oh,
That's
she's
what
on
I'm
tour.
saying.
She's on
it's
tour.
It's on. She just went back on tour, right?
Yeah, so.
She took a little break.
Oh, I got y'all. I'll fill y'all in. So,
Oh, yeah.
look at my dog just chewing up the chair.
Cam
out there.
Swifty, right?
so
here.
I'm a Swiftie, right? So what it was
Oh,
is
shit.
she went on tour, the Americas tour,
yeah.
which allegedly saved the inflation.
I mean,
Allegedly.
she does numbers, bro.
So like 400 million
You know who
in
she
tickets.
can't beat though?
Hold on, let me finish what
Hold
I'm
on.
saying.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Gonna.
So she went on tour. She did 19 shows,
Yeah.
I think. Hold on. My Swiftie sisters might correct me on that one in the comments. She did like 19 shows. And then she did like, I think, a tour around the world instead
Yeah,
of
like the
America's.
European leg.
the European leg.
Yeah.
But then at the
Like
end of the
Tour
European
de
leg,
France.
basically, yeah,
Yeah.
she announced more shows in America.
That's what I was in line for. Yeah.
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 Okay.
But they were in like nowhere close to here.
I forget where it was. I got tickets.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. Indianapolis, maybe.
I think so.
What?
I think so.
Y'all gonna fly out there?
Y'all,
Y'all?
You said you got tickets, bro.
Motherfucker, I
For
ain't nah.
All I can think about is how my dog is just chewing up my furniture right now.
Yeah, we
Listen,
could
man.
we
I'm
could.
gonna put Molly. try to put Molly right here for a little bit and see if she'll be cool.
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
What's up, boys? We're back.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Speaking on music, Taylor Swift. Boys want to get into the best albums of 2015.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Favorite albums of 2015.
absolutely. But in doing the research on 2015, I got us a couple little 2015 fun facts.
Oh shit. Okay.
A couple little things that happened in
Okay.
the U.S. and the world.
First off, rest in peace, ASAP Yams.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, ASAP Yams.
Yes, sir.
The first little thing I've got: 1 ounce of gold in 2015 was worth $1,060.
Was it okay?
Today, it's worth $1,918.
Okay.
So, shit
Little
about gold in
$900 on the
2015.
zip? That's crazy.
In the
Isn't
movie Back
price
to the
of
Future,
diamonds going down?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In the movie Back to the Future 2, maybe 1, they traveled to the year 2015.
Yep. I remember that. They got a lot of shit right. Okay.
Yeah,
No flying cars,
no flying cars, but
but
they did get some shit right.
best trilogy ever. Side note,
Possibly.
I think it beats The Godfather.
Possibly.
Low key. I think Godfather,
Uh,
one is better than any.
Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Might. It's close though.
Anyway.
I got a couple more. There was a new English word, ghost kitchen. You guys know what ghost kitchens
Yeah,
are?
that's
Sounds
the
like when you-
the Mr. Beast stuff.
Kinda. That is a ghost kitchen, but it's
Yeah.
like
I thought it was like when you fart and put your girlfriend's head under the covers.
what is that called? Not a ghost kitchen. A ghost kitchen is
Pink
if you're
guy?
in a big city, you go on Uber Eats, there'll be 15 different restaurants that have the same food.
Yeah.
So it's like one guy that cooks, and you could buy it from multiple different restaurants. Ghost
Excellent.
kitchen. Same-sex marriage was legalized across the U.S.
Shout out all the
2015.
lesbians.
Damn.
Shout out all the lesbians.
That was in 2015? I thought it was way before that.
2015.
That's wild.
Number 1 Billboard song, Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars.
Shout out to Bruno.
And the top 3 movies in the box office
Actually,
were...
pause. Was that before they caught Bruno doing cocaine in the bathroom? You remember that?
No, but like if you see the man, you know he does cocaine.
That's what I'm saying. Is rock star, pop star. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'd be upset if he wasn't. They tried to shame him for that.
Lastly,
It's crazy.
top 3 movies in the box office. Jurassic World, number 1.
Okay.
Star Wars, The Force Awakens, number 2.
Is that the first Star Wars post, like,
Maybe.
episodic? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's 7. Episode 7.
Okay, yeah.
And then Avengers Age of Ultron,
Which one was that?
where there was the Ultron guy. I think it was probably like the third actual Avengers movie.
I'm not sure. I don't remember that one.
Third one. I think the fourth one was Infinity War. So, yeah. 2015 little recap
Shout out to
there.
2015. So where was you at in 2015?
I was a junior in high school.
Okay. Where was you at in 2015?
So 2015, I graduated in 2015. So halfway in high school, summer, and then partway in college. So a lot of different stuff happened in 2015 for me.
Busy year.
Yeah.
Excellent. I was working at the mall, finish line, chilling.
I
Bullshitting.
forgot to remind you, bro.
I thought about that in the truck. I was thinking about it. I was like, dang,
Okay.
that's whatever. It's all good. I had like, so to preface this conversation, I had like, at this point in time, I was working at the mall, and this is when you could actually buy CDs in store.
Yeah.
And like I can't remember what day music came out. It wasn't Friday. I want to say it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday or Thursday, maybe one of the two. And every day I would go into work, I'd have to go by the Best Buy or like on my lunch break and get like whatever new releases came out. I would just buy them.
Yeah.
I was driving the Honda, had the 6-disc CD changer, bro. It was just let them go through. But I had a bunch. I think I have most of my top 5 like on CD. I was
Yeah.
gonna bring them, like ancient artifacts,
Yeah, that's fire.
relics. That was just in my trunk of my Honda. Some of them are like a little water damaged. You know what I'm saying? But still
Nice.
just pristine.
2015
They're in
was
a
awesome.
shoebox.
I remember, I don't want to give away too much, but I remember the picture of Drake and Future's heads cropped on a caveman while they were making fire. And it was like
Oh yeah.
It was like real photo of the first men making fire
yeah.
because they made the
Yeah.
Yeah.
How we want to do it? You want to go?
Are we doing 5
We got a top 5, and then I got some
honorable
mentions
mentions?
and shit like
Me
that.
too. I do too.
Can read off some shit. I'll tell you right now, I didn't go far off of rap. I kind of stayed hip hop.
Me too. I really didn't listen to anything else then.
Honestly, I just listened to so much. Like,
Yeah.
I showed y'all my list, bro. It's
In 2015,
it's
I was
extensive.
not listening to anything but rap.
same.
Yeah,
Same.
I wasn't even checking for country music or anything.
Same.
That was a weird time for rock music too.
Best meme of the year 2015 was Robbie Rotten. It was the guy.
Was
off
that the school picture?
No, it's the
Who is that? That dude.
I'm gonna
was
show you
funny.
this. What show was he on? I can't remember.
He
It
was on the
like,
one with Jake Paul.
maybe.
Yeah, it was a Disney show.
Yeah, or was it a Nickelodeon show?
No, it was Disney.
Scroll down. You're on the damn Wikipedia. It'll tell you. It was like a city.
Yeah, Jake
Something
Paul.
Town.
Lazy Town.
Lazy
Lazy Town.
Yeah,
bro.
Jake Paul was on that, right?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I didn't know he was a Disney kid.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that. I thought he
That's
was like.
where he got started. Yeah.
I thought he was like OTM.
No, Disney.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I look at him different, but
Nah,
didn't
bro,
know
he
that.
got kicked off of Disney because of all the wild stuff he was doing on YouTube at like what's the house called? Like the 10 house or something?
Team 10.
yeah.
Team 10. Yeah, like he got kicked off. Like he was causing riots in the street outside the house and stuff.
Yeah,
And Disney was like, we can't have you no
remember all
more.
I remember all that.
Jake Paul was not on it. But
Okay.
moving forward,
Okay.
2015 music.
Yeah, so I'm leaning heavy on Cam for some non-rap stuff. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
I think I have some non-rap stuff in my runners up. But yeah.
Go ahead. Give us some runners up. How'd you
Um,
start? Talk about like, first steps. What'd you look
Same as
for,
always. I went on the Wikipedia and just kind of scrolled. Because unbeknownst to me, Wikipedia has a great feature where you can type in a year and then click on the albums
Yeah.
that released that year, and it'll give you from January 1st to December.
Yeah. And you
31st.
can go by genre too, because that's what I do with
Yep.
the rap. So this is also like 2010 was a lot of the mixtape stuff was gone. Like it was just obsolete at that point.
It had died out a little bit.
No.
Some of mine
It was
are
prom.
mixtapes, but
Well, 2010, the prom mixtape era, you couldn't find them now. Like
Okay.
I can't go to DatPiff and look
Yeah.
up like mixtapes, and I can Google what came out, but I can't. It's harder to find them. But 2015, I noticed a lot of the mixtapes and shit is kind of the era where like the streaming services were just kind of coming about. So like a lot of them have been like just put on streaming.
Yeah, I
And,
feel like in 2015, Apple Music was on top of the world.
You should look that up real quick
see,
too,
because I feel like
remember,
Spotify was.
Well, I remember working at the mall when Apple Music came out. I'm pretty sure, because like I mean that's just what we talked about, selling Jordans all day was rap music. I
yeah.
mean it's just what it was. But like,
June 30th, 2015.
see, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So like I mean that changed a lot of shit, and I know it was quick too, because like I said, I was buying the CDs. And I mean probably by the end of 2016 for sure. Like they just
Spotify
weren't
came out in
there.
2008.
Yeah.
It's been out though. Yeah,
I was
yeah,
crazy.
listening to Spotify like before Apple Music was the thing.
But it was just radio at one point. It was like a Pandora.
Yeah, I
type
could see
shit.
that.
yeah, it was kind of like Pandora.
And it was
But
like,
I remember in 2015 though, I was like listening to whatever I wanted to. So.
Yeah,
I had
'cause you
Apple
could-
Music
yeah,
in
same.
2015. I mean,
Well, yeah, but it was
I
still
wasn't
like,
an Apple dude in 2015.
really?
I definitely
Uh-uh.
was.
I remember like as soon as it came out, I was on that. I also remember
I had like an iPod Touch.
I got
first.
Tidal. I remember when Tidal came out.
Title Life of Pablo came out
on
originally on
That's what
Tidal.
I got Tidal for.
And that's another one we talked about. Kush and OJ in 2010.
Yeah,
The first mix of Life of Pablo,
gone.
completely different album.
Yeah,
I mean, the track list was different. The mix
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it was
yeah.
different. It was completely different. And yeah, it doesn't
was-
exist now.
that's odd. That's an odd thing, bro. I've never really seen anyone else do that. Like just put an album out and then be like, nah, hold on, let me just fix it.
Yeah, they do that all the time now before people even realize.
Yeah,
it. Like,
before people even realize
take
it.
features off of shit. 'cause
They'll
something
add a song,
happened,
take a song off.
take a song
like,
off because the sample didn't get
Yeah,
cleared.
it's-
Like,
It's a big thing on YouTube though. You might notice this sometimes. a lot of creators will change their thumbnail and their title
multiple
if the
times.
video does poorly in the beginning when they put it out.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
add like a lyric video or something.
Yeah, they'll do that a lot.
Yeah.
So I have
let's
a
get into the
runner-up.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, some
That's
honorable
not
mentions.
rap.
Go. Let's go. What you got?
It's and I might butcher this. It's Meliora by a band called Ghost. And the album's great. It's it's rock, but it's not metal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw a meme of them the other day. And I know who they are. Someone said it had like a guy with doing like this and was like me trying to hear the metal in Ghost.
Yeah, it's not metal, but
Yeah,
people
'cause people
people
call
will
it metal.
consider it metal.
Yeah.
It honestly, the lead singer dresses up crazy, white,
Yeah.
black makeup. I mean, it's definitely a show. It's a showy thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's a loud thing. Definitely not their first album. The reason this one ended up being a runner-up for me, though, is because I didn't get to spin it enough.
Yeah.
Like, this was my first introduction to Ghost because I never went out of my way to listen to it, but I saw they released an album this year, and, that was kind of the point of this, to find their
Yeah,
music,
yeah.
We should have came up with a name for this segment, but it's like the hidden gems of that year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
So yeah, that was my runner-up. Kind of a rock album.
Runner up doesn't mean it's in the top 5.
Right.
Yeah, I
These
mean,
are some
like,
albums that I wanted to speak
Honorable
of.
mentions, I would
Honorable
say.
mention, yeah. I didn't want to not talk about them because
Yeah.
I do like them. Another thing, real quick, before we go any further, 2010 was way easier than 2015.
Oh, yeah. Like
2015
way easier.
actually had a lot of good music. That I liked.
2015,
of-
there was a lot of good
Just
albums.
a lot. Like I couldn't even get out of the genre, bro.
There's
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
5 albums that I can think of right now that aren't in my top 5, aren't in my top 7, my honorable mentions, anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Mine are mostly rap albums. I didn't do any like
Mine are
runner ups,
all-
but I have a big list. You know. What I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
So,
you
like,
got some. You got some honorable mentions.
I'm
on
gonna
there.
go through here and put some shit that hopefully you guys won't talk about. I'll say Cherry Bomb,
Yeah.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Least favorite Tyler the Creator album. Not a fan.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't my.
It's fair. It's before he got into his lane.
You know, it was just kind of
Yeah.
different.
'Cause
I like
now his
Goblin.
music is really good.
Like I like Goblin, and then like going. I don't know. I just didn't. And then even listening back, I don't know.
He kind of went from this like in your face, like kind of cloud rap. Like I don't even know if I would call it cloud rap, but like kind of lyrical, between lyrical and cloud rap, and then like somehow finding his way into
This
this
was, like, really in your
some sort of
face, like-
funk like groove type of. It's really good.
This was just like Odd Future. It sounded.
Odd
you know,
Future,
like-
yeah. It sounded
one-
like it sounded like his old stuff more like
Cherry
whenever
Bomb
he was
did
Odd
have
Future.
Tamale on it, though.
Yeah. I mean,
Tamale.
it had some bops on it.
It's
That
good.
was alright. You know.
For a while there, you were weird if you listened to Tyler the Creator.
I'm sure we'll talk more about it. You know, definitely from Trevor. But this was the whole Meek Mill Drake beef era.
Yeah,
So Dreams Worth More Than Money, the Meek Mill album with Rico,
yeah,
kind of started that. Listen to that. I don't want to speak too much on this song, but intro to that album, has a Tory Lanez feature.
yeah,
Lord knows.
yeah. That was a good one.
Meek Mill can make a damn intro to an album.
I mean,
That's a
Meek
fact.
Mill's music
He
is good.
It may fall off in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But that
Yeah.
intro track is fucking fire.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, he's not an album guy, in
The,
my opinion.
The championship one with the the Phil Collins sample.
Yeah,
That one's hard. The first one, hold on, wait a minute. You thought I would great. Just intro
he had
intro
good hype
songs are just like the best intro to an album ever, bro.
See, 2015 is hard for me because that music was kind of on the way out, while this new like
Yep.
drugged out, slurred out music that made you feel like you were on a trip.
Yeah, so
started
this is
coming out. You know what I'm saying?
the next one I'm gonna say is Shrim Life, Ray Shrimmer. I mean, that's the perfect
That's
example.
one of
is
your
the,
honorable mentions.
just I wouldn't even rank it. I didn't on
Yeah.
the list. I also did ratings on the list. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'll put it in here. It's a lot of work,
Well-
but like I put them in tiers. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And like
I just went
What-
with 5, and there's
What
a
tier
few
are these
others.
in?
all of these I said have been in D tier.
Okay, just
Yeah.
to get a
Just
to
like,
get a idea where
you know,
where your head's at.
C tier type shit. Let's see, the album About Nothing, Wale. I love Wale. Least favorite Wale album. By Dom Kennedy. Dom Kennedy's first album. I want to talk about that one. That one's pretty good. I got Beast Mode in like the C tier by Future.
Yeah.
Only pretty much that low because it's just an 8-song mixtape,
Yeah.
but they're all fucking
I
flames.
love
Like,
that, but I'm not. It's not even on.
You
mine.
know, like, it's-
that's a great one.
It's just it's a great
Beast
like,
Mode is legendary.
30 minutes of listening. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? What did
No
I did
DS2.
I put this in here?
Beast Mode is no DS2.
I do want to
Oh,
talk
I thought you were
about.
saying no DS2 for the.
I want to run through a
Oh,
couple. Balling Like I'm Kobe, G Herbo, the mixtape came out. I had to put that one on today.
Yeah.
Actually, I remembered that one. Bang 3 Part 1 and 2 by Chief Keef also came out. Didn't make the top 5. Love Chief Keef though. That's an
Yeah.
honorable. These are my honorable mentions now that actually like we're debated about the list.
I mean, I probably got some controversial ones on my honorable mentions. I mean, if we're doing that,
Give me one. I got 2 more. Barter 6, Young Thug.
okay. Barter 6 is on my honorable mention.
Fuck. On your honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Honorable
Awesome.
mentions.
Love that album.
Yeah.
And also with that, I also put Slime Season 1 and 2, right? The mixtapes. I'm honestly not sure if 2 came out in 2015. I know 1 did, but I listened to them both. Both fire. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Kind of put all that together. You know what I'm saying? So
So-
mention that.
On my honorable, I have Barter 6. So that's one that we both have. You're going to be mad at this one. It's probably in your top 5. But it wasn't my favorite Mac Miller album, which was Good AM.
Understandable.
It's in my honorable mentions, though. I did like that one. And believe it or not, 56 Nights by Future.
Love that too.
I love it, too. It's in my honorable mentions. There's just some good shit, in 2015.
Mr. Wonderful, Action Bronson, honorable mention. Rodeo,
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Okay.
Then Sleeper, I got 2 that I put stars beside, cause like they're kind of rap, but not really. Bones, you guys ever heard of Bones?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
He dropped an album in 2015, and it has
Bones
like
is good.
it's like the whole like
Suicide Boys.
SoundCloud era before really the SoundCloud
like
era almost.
I kind of relate. I think like I kind of put him in the same category as like Suicide Boys,
Lil Peep type,
Lil Peep,
that type, just vibey, sad music.
Let's
you know?
see who else. Probably Space Ghost Perp.
Man,
They
Puya.
were all Puya,
Puya.
Fat Nick. Like they were all kind of in that
yeah,
same.
yeah.
Ghost Main.
Yeah, Ghostman's a good one. But Bones' album's called Powder. It's like 26 songs, but it's only like
I'm sure I've heard some of it.
40 minutes maybe. You know, it's pretty good. I like short songs, and it's
Yeah.
like
That
That's
was
a
whenever
vibe,
that
too.
started to become popular.
it was a good listen. And then Ego Death by The Internet. I don't know if you guys ever heard of The Internet.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you this because I didn't know. Was Steve Lacy part of The Internet?
I think
Or,
so.
Like how?
Or it was
How was he involved? Because like I know he's featured on that album, but he's not on the album cover. So
Right.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was just some people he was making music with coming up, because the internet was big before Steve Lacy was.
Exactly.
So I think it was just some guys he was making music with, and it's a lot of the same vibes as
Because
well.
I would say like 2015, I didn't listen to Steve Lacy until that album, the whatever.
yeah,
the-
Gemini Rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was damn almost 7 years ago, however long it's been.
Wait,
Sick.
the internet.
Yeah, he
Okay,
was on
yeah,
that
yeah.
album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So like, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't think he was technically part of the band, or he might have been, but that's a huge collective music group too. They've got
a bunch.
lot of people.
Yeah. And then one more that I don't think you guys are gonna talk about, but I'll talk about. The Incredible True Story by Logic. I don't know if you guys ever listened to that, but that's the one with like the AI and the skits in it.
Yeah, I've definitely heard it.
It's a
possibly one of my favorite concept albums of all time.
I started to say it was a concept album, and I loved it. Like I love the concept. Debate the music, whatever, but the concept album idea, I love. And I just got to mention that. The artwork,
Yeah.
the AI.
I had that on
talking,
CD.
Same, and you pulled it out, and it
It
was
was
like
the whole
the
entire
thing,
cabin.
the ship, yeah.
Yeah.
Just from a creative standpoint, top to bottom, like putting a project together.
I have one more honorable mention, but I'm about to piss my pants.
That's straight because somebody just got murdered or something. don't
yeah,
know
I
if
hear
y'all
all the
heard that.
ambulance.
If y'all hear that siren, I'll pause it. We'll come back because
Well, one honorable mention at Long Live ASAP
on the honorable
on the honorable mentions. We could get back into it, but
That's crazy.
that's another one. Check my list. Honorable mention. So the album was great, right?
Listen, we can't talk about it. Top 5. Any more honorable mentions? Let me double check.
Let me look.
I
here.
do want to say
So I had Barter 6 and Good AM.
Barter 6 obviously is in my honorable mentions. I didn't put it in because I figured that you guys were going to talk about it.
I'm gonna give one more. In my
Hold on a
honorable
second,
mention.
Trevor. I completely forgot about Incredible True Story. I used to fucking love that album.
Hey, bro, it's
As cringe as it is now to be a Logic fan or this or that, whatever.
pretty good,
I-
dude.
That album was great.
I'm no Logic hater at all. I think he gets a lot of undeserved hate. I mean, he does talk about being biracial a lot, but that's one of the things that bothers him, I guess.
I'm iffy on his.
My literal number 6, like one right on. Like I had to bump it out, just like organizing the list and shit. I'm looking at it now, man. I want to put it back in, but I can't. Damn, Dark Sky Paradise by Big Sean.
Yeah. I
People
saw
be
that
forgetting
one.
that Big Sean can fucking rap.
I know, right?
Like he can rap. What is it? Oh, the beat's coming back in. Oh,
yeah, I
shit.
didn't want to interrupt.
It should fade out. We should just be able to talk over it. You know what I'm saying?
We'll rap over it.
Just break out into bars.
It won't come in the thing. Okay.
My
So
bad.
But yeah, Big Sean's one of them, bro.
He's
Like,
also a rapper.
yeah, like he
Yeah.
can rap.
Like he has bars.
but I mean, like
I
get
love
it.
that album. I listen to that album a lot, and
Some of the bars are like, every now and then there's like a really corny bar.
it's like a really corny bar,
But
a
it's-
really basic bar, and
but
then
it's
like
still funny. Like it's still good somehow
Yeah.
where it fits. I don't get it. He's good. I've always been a fan, but one of my last honorable mention is I know it's not a really great one, but I have to give respect because I was a huge fan at the time. The documentary 2 by The Game.
see, I wanted to listen to that shit, and I don't know if you like when you go back and listen to it now. The only documentary because he put out the documentary 2 and the documentary 2.5.
Yeah, the documentary 2 was better than 2.5.
Back-to-back weeks. Except when you go to stream it, bro, you can only get the edited one. No, they have the whole thing as a collection, but it's
Okay.
like 46 songs, and it's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to 2 hours straight of the game. I had to skip it. I wanted to go back and listen to it though, but I had to skip it because I was like, man, why don't they just have both albums on here? Won't it create more streaming?
Yeah.
The original, the documentary was like,
18 songs too, though.
but it was insane. Like
Yeah,
it was a great album.
Great album. I like the Doctor's Advocate too, the second one.
But the one song I love off of there, well, there's 2 of them, 100 with Drake and
Yep.
then Dedicated with Future and Sonye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
The song
Yeah.
with Kendrick's good too.
yeah. On Me is one of the big ones on there. But like he had some good mixture like Ice Cube, Dr. Dre.
I wanted to go
He
back
had
and listen to it. I
Absol on
just
it.
was
Like,
running out of time.
it's a good one. He actually, what's crazy is he has a Jelly Roll feature on that album.
I seen that. Wow.
That's
'Cause I
crazy.
went and looked at the track list. I did, and then I was like, I
Yeah.
just can't.
It is long. It's as you said, it's 29 songs. So
And then like click on the white one with the deluxe version with them both together. That some bitch is damn 3 hours long almost.
Yeah.
Two and a half. Like I just couldn't do it. But
I
shout out to the
thought-
game though. I love the game.
I used to listen to that, and I used to think that one had like the 300 bars song on there,
Yeah.
like where he just raps for 300 bars straight, and it was pretty fire. But I know that's not cool anymore.
I mean,
This
you
is
know.
also, like I said, the time where like the slurred out, drugged out, like trippy songs started coming out. Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
let's get into it.
Yeah. What you guys' top 5?
I actually just made a last second swap.
Oh no, this man just hit a swaparino.
I had a last second swap because I was sitting here looking at it. I mean, it's still the same list. I swapped my 4 and my 3.
Okay. Well, we're
But
starting with number 5.
I'll go ahead and run it, bro. My number 5, and you've already said it, Mr. Wonderful Action Bronson.
Love that fucking album, dude.
And I think, this wasn't on my original list, but me and you were hanging out a couple days ago and you had started playing some songs off of it. And it put me back in 2015
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because of how heavy I was on that album when it came out, that I was like, I can't not talk about this. And I think it was also Action Bronson breaking into the mainstreamness
Yeah,
that he
kinda.
got
He-
to, like
like
how
Yeah.
how hype he ever
That
was.
was the Baby Blue. That was his.
Yeah,
You know, his
with
his
Chance the Rapper.
radio record. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it was his radio record, but it was so good because it was.
You got it on your phone. You got the album.
Yeah,
Kind of put up that one
it was,
song.
It was enough Action Bronson with enough radio. It was a perfect mixture of that.
Yeah. Terry, love that song. Easy Rider, love that song. But it slips my mind right now. But the Party Supply song, he's featured in it, but he made the beat. That's one of my favorite sample just beats. Just
A
like
Light in the Attic.
that. I love that. That
Yeah.
shit goes crazy. And
The beat on there is
it's just
stupid.
I love
dude.
it, bro. I
Yeah.
love it.
Only in America.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I went back and
The guitar's crazy.
I've spun that album.
Spun.
I've spun that album probably, 5-6 times in the last like 3 days, bro. It's good.
It's good. It's really good. Go ahead, Trevor. My
So
number
we're going
five.
with our number 5.
Yeah, my number 5 is my most controversial. So you know, you go ahead first.
My number 5 is Shrimp Life. It was a great album.
Shout out, bro. Hey, listen, I listened to it and it's got some hits on it, bro.
Yeah, I'm a
I
big,
ain't got no type.
especially then.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm a Ray Shrimmer fan. I'm really a Sway Lee fan. Like
Sway Lee can rap, dude.
they're both. He can do everything.
Yeah.
Like some of his just chill singing songs, like the pop.
Wait,
ones
do you
are
know
fire.
what? Do you know what the Race Rimmer thing? Do you know what it means?
It's eardrummers backwards.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. I figured
Yeah.
that out probably in 2016 or
Yeah.
15 or whatever, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was like the
Production- I
biggest
mean,
guy
Well,
with the.
what they couldn't make it
backwards
as
name.
the eardrummers.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they were
that's
the
right.
eardrummers, and they couldn't they weren't making it. They just
Yeah.
turned the name backwards and boom.
Went off.
You never know.
Then they made what was the first one? Was it No Type?
No, it was No Flex song.
That's the one.
No
No
Flex.
Flex.
Zone.
No.
I just
Yeah.
I like every time I hear that song or
Lit
think
Like
about that
Big?
song, I think of
Big.
my dad singing that shit.
Shout out the thought.
No, I'm thinking of a.
I don't got no flex zone.
What was the Mannequin Challenge song?
I was about to say.
That
I
was
think
Black
that was
Beatles,
on.
bro.
Was that on that album?
No, that was on
No,
the
no.
next one.
On
yeah,
Ra-
that
number
this is
2.
this is a little bit older, bro.
Yeah.
That song was a banger, dude.
No, that album got a lot of spins back in 2015 too.
Yeah.
Also, another one I just thought
that
of.
was the first one. Low key, when I look up the list,
I'm sorry, bro, but like you
it
can't.
got released in January,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
And this is the first album I listened to.
Somebody come get her.
Yeah,
She's dancing like a stripper.
Yeah, that's a
that
lot
one.
of-
That one's fire. So
It's a
they
lot
got
of hits.
They got This Could Be Us.
This could be us, but you
Playing.
playing.
Come get her. No type. This one
Lit Like Big was
They had
fire.
YNO with Big Sean. That was a good song. Throw Some Mo with Nicki Minaj.
Throw some more.
One that wasn't a big song at all, but I loved was the Safe Sex Paychecks.
I think that's the one I added to the playlist, low key. Also got a playlist on this one. This one's way more extensive.
Yeah. So yeah, great album. I don't need to get into it too much. They were just like they were it at the time. Like they were popular. I mean, they still are. But that was like, I mean, dare I say, like some of these songs, like This Could Be Us and No Type, it's kind of timeless in a way. Like it never
throw
sounds
some
old.
more. You throw some more on in the club right now.
Yeah.
They shaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind
So,
of
like,
timeless and just a different kind of music. Like it was just different. Like
and it was like,
if you didn't know them or get accustomed to them yet, you're like, is this like a? And they probably were. They were probably like 17
yeah, are these dudes
kids.
kids?
Yeah,
Like,
but it
what
was
is going
It
on?
was fire.
You couldn't go to a high school party in 2015 and not hear No Flex Zone.
Yeah.
College parties, same thing in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, great album. Anyway, go ahead.
So I based the
Controversial
list.
number 5. Let's hear it.
The number 5, the top 5, solely on favorites, right? The favorites, like what I'm gonna listen to again, what I liked when I listened to it.
Shit, what I
then
still listen to a lot.
what I still listen to a lot. So number 5 is the highest rated as far as like quality good albums.
Yeah.
It's To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
But it's number 5 on my like list of like favorites.
Yeah,
Because like me and Cam's debated this. It's not my favorite Kendrick
it's
album.
not mine either, but I mean,
But
I actually went back and listened to that one because of all the shit. That
but
we
the
were talking.
quality and the shit's there. It's good.
amazing,
It's
yeah.
by far the best.
It's like
just-
the best, it's like the best quality.
yeah, but it's just like I mean,
But
the
there's-
relatability. I don't relate to a lot of it.
Yeah, and
you know
there's
what I'm saying?
there's other albums with songs that I love way more.
Exactly.
You
And there's
know.
other Kendrick albums with songs that I love way more that I
Yeah.
relate to way more.
Yeah.
And I don't think he made the album. Obviously, he didn't make the album for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like by far the best album, probably, in 2015, but number 5 on my list.
Yeah. That's
So like you're
funny.
gonna hear some shit I put above it. It's like
Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, I know what kind of guy you are. Whenever you start
Yeah.
listening to mine, but like, I'm sorry, there's some albums that nothing will ever do what those albums did for me at that
understandable.
time.
And I haven't talked about some because I'm gonna let you have them. You know. What
I
I'm
have
saying?
to admit something.
What's that?
To Pimp a Butterfly isn't on my list, bro.
There you go. He was just bigging
This
it up.
guy, yeah, he capping.
I love the album, but like I said, this year was so hard,
No,
bro.
it's hard, bro. It's tough. And like when you get down to like favorites,
Exactly.
put
Especially
it into that.
too-
It's not a. If we're talking about best, it's To Pimp a Butterfly, top
Yeah.
to bottom. Like
I think for mine too, it's a lot of where I was at the time.
same.
Because I found To Pimp a Butterfly maybe 2 years ago when I really started getting in my rap shit and like
Yeah.
trying to figure out what albums I really liked, what kind of flows I really liked, what rap I really liked.
I'm starting to get into the lyrical shit more than I ever like. I really
I wasn't doing that
loved-
in 2015.
Yeah, but in 2015, I wanted to hear trap drums only. I wanted to hear heavy bass. I wanted to hear the crazy like melodies. I wanted like
All that.
now I'm starting to get like where I'm like I like to listen to lyrical stuff.
Yeah, I
more.
want to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, back then it used to be all about the feeling.
Like I need some substance.
I heard too many of these songs while I was off of substances, like drunk or smoking. Like I heard too many of these songs then, whenever I was doing crazy stuff.
Nah, I understand.
Like,
I
bro,
get it.
Honestly, 2015 was whenever the clubs went from fast club joints to like now people are just kind of leaned out
I'm just like
listening
yeah,
to Thought
no.
It Was a Drought, like in the club. Like you
Yeah.
didn't hear shit like that. It had to be like 160 BPM or higher. That's it.
It was, yeah.
It changed everything. 2015
And that was also
when
the
it
first time I
changed.
could get in a club. So, or not first time I
True.
could get in a club, but was going to.
And
I
drinking.
was at a high school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
like, yeah, nah, I 100% understand. Who wants to go with number 4?
We can just keep going in this order.
I'm
That's-
gonna
that's fine.
say my number 4 because he already said it, but I put To Pimp a Butterfly as my number 4.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
It's
have to
crazy
explain
too
it.
because Offcast, I've argued that To Pimp a Butterfly was Kendrick's best album.
Yeah,
And I think they took it a little bit as I'm a huge Kendrick stan and I think it's the greatest album of all time.
I just
But-
took that.
No, but some people do though.
No, the thing that you said is that it was better than Good Kid, Mad City. I didn't agree with
that's the thing. That's
I do.
the thing
I
that
think
got me.
production wise, I think track list, but we could go through this a whole nother
that.
day.
I don't think it's got better songs. It might be a better. I don't know how it could be a better album,
it's
but
just-
anyway, you go.
got
You
to.
go.
My number 4, Trevor's already said it. It's Good AM, Mac Miller.
Yeah,
Another one of those where it was time in my life where I was, I think I was a little bit more edgy in 2015. I had a little bit more angst, a little more emotions.
yeah.
And this album really spoke to that. I was a huge Mac Miller fan. Just a great album.
Yeah,
it does have a couple
is good.
misses. I'm not gonna lie, it's not his best album.
It's
In
not,
my opinion.
In my opinion, it's not. There's other ones that I like more.
Same.
But it was a good album, and it was. I wouldn't say it's the first kind of push towards his emotional stuff, but it
I would say the first one was watching movies with the sound off.
yeah. But this one was like
This one was an
little bit
emotional
more.
radio album
yeah.
from Mac Miller. As to where
Well,
watch
it-
Which
movies
song
with the
got on
lights
the
off.
radio though?
A couple of them.
Which one?
Here, I'll tell you. Let me pull up the album.
No. I wouldn't say that they were on the radio, but it sounded like. I think that's whenever he really got popular to the masses.
I will agree to that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that he was,
100
underground and-
Grandkids.
I think
Yeah.
that he was more like
Yeah.
underground.
There's a radio
and
That's
song.
when he
like-
got his show though. You also got to think this is when he was.
That's true.
This is literally like when he was on MTV and
This is whenever
Nice.
normal people started knowing who Mac Miller
Yeah.
is.
Also,
Yeah.
that's what I mean by radio song, I guess. Radio album.
It was more
Chief
polished.
Keef feature. There you go.
go
Big Chief Keef guy.
go.
So that was my number 4.
Okay.
What's your number 4 over there, B-May?
It's Better This Way by Big Crit.
Man,
it's a mixtape.
yeah. I can't believe that's in your list.
Love that shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
at the time, like especially the time, and like just going back and listening
Name
to
some of the
it.
songs on that. I wasn't even aware.
It's got the one with the damn. My favorite song, King Part 4.
Yeah.
Like just hard as shit.
I wasn't a huge big Crit fan, but I was a very big fan of the
86.
Was it
This is like an obscure mixtape. I wouldn't. It doesn't have no
was it Money on the Floor or Money on the Dresser?
money on the floor. I think.
Money on the floor. Yeah, something on the dresser. Bro,
Something
that
like
song was
I know
hard.
what you're talking about.
He had was like Red Cafe on that song.
That's an old song. I don't
Yeah,
know.
bro, it is. But it's a good ass song.
How about the money with Young Dolph, Shake 'Em Off, K Camp, Ludacris,
Yeah.
No Static 2.0, Warren G, Peace on Chain, Vanilla Sky, one of my favorite songs ever. Great song.
Yeah.
Party Tonight, great beaten song.
Mhm.
That's one of my favorite. And then King Part 4. That's like
That's a
fire
big
as fuck.
crit.
Big
Yeah,
crit.
big crit.
If I was gonna recommend you guys listen to
I'll
one,
have to because like everything
that
I've
would be
heard,
my
I
one.
liked.
I looked this up too because it has like one of my favorite bars ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna rap it, but like I'm gonna read it. You know what I'm saying? And it's on King Part 4. You know, it's like the intro track. He be rapping all it's great and shit. But it's I got a chip on my shoulder the size of a boulder that a giant. I think Genius got this fucked up.
Probably.
But the size that a giant wouldn't even bother to hold up. Like Crizzle, why you carrying this? Cause it ain't enough soil I can bury it with, and it ain't enough weight. That's the scariest shit.
That's
You know what
hard.
I'm saying? Just hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That
being-
means I was built for more trial and error. Almost bursting into tears when I saw my brother's kids. You know what I'm saying? This is deep. He just be rapping deep shit like that. And like if you catch the bars in there, they're there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But like you kind of like even going back and listening to it now, there's like a few that you like hear and you understand more. You know,
Yeah.
like that's one thing I especially like in 2010 for sure. Going back and listening to some albums was like, okay, I know
We missed something.
I know what he was talking about now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's better this way. Big Crit. That's gonna be my one I recommend to y'all to
Alright,
go listen
cool.
to.
I already got it in my notepad. Big
For
Crit
sure.
album.
Great.
All right.
Good. I love Big Crit too, bro. Probably one of my top 10s. And at the time too, shout out to Jeremy. I was working at the
Yep.
Finish Line with him, bro, and he was like a Big Crit stan. So that's probably even why I listened to it at the time.
Yeah.
But like, it's great.
Cool.
Great fucking album. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. I mean, I like that. I wasn't expecting it. So
So where are we at? We're number 3.
3.
Yep. Should I go to my number 3?
Yeah, go ahead.
See, now this is where my list gets a little bit interesting. Because there's one more rap album, and that's it. I know you guys have a lot of rap on yours. You said you didn't get out of rap, so it's fine. It's okay. But you know, I'm gonna speak for the audience that isn't rap fans here. My number 3 is Traveler, Chris Stapleton.
Hell yeah.
It's
It's a good album.
a
You know?
great country
It was a
music
good
album.
singing album. If I would have got to it, I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
Bro,
you know.
I was too lit in 2015.
Yeah, I was lit.
I don't know if my bars are working.
No, things just not moving.
Yeah.
You're good,
Oh,
you're good.
oh,
You
okay,
can't
okay,
see them.
okay.
You're good.
I think this album, first of all, it has some of the best like wedding songs, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, just like slow dance,
Like,
sad, like singing shit.
Smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's some of the best of that. He has a feature with his wife on there. Very emotional, you know, country music. And I think this album
that's good country music. You
was
know
the
what I'm saying?
beginning of country music having substance again. And I think you were talking about that a couple episodes back as to where like country music now there's emotion in it, you know. It's a guy sitting on the porch with his guitar and telling you how he feels, all of this. As to where a couple years back we had
There's a
pop
fucking
country.
There's
Luke
a fucking-
Bryan, Florida Georgia line, like
GC
Yeah.
and D in 160 tempo and a fucking 808, bro. Like you're
Yeah.
making.
They're
what are you
making-
doing,
They say
bro?
that-
country trap.
they
beats.
say that
don't
Big
shit
and
on
Rich.
Florida Georgia line though.
No, they had some bangers, but it was
Nah, just
pop.
kidding.
It was pop country.
It's pop. It's pop.
They
country,
said that
bro.
Big
It's
and
like-
Rich ruined country music
I don't know
because
about
of the
that.
pop, because of the poppiness of it.
I always liked their
I
songs.
mean,
But
fuck Big and Rich,
I think
though.
Traveler Chris Stapleton saved it, in my opinion.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
I
had to
give
go
you
on my
that.
number 3.
I give you that. I
Okay.
give you that.
My number 3, because of the name and everything about it, everything about it is perfect for the time. Is What a Time to Be Alive.
I knew it was coming.
It was like, bro, it was like really what a time to be alive. I was in college playing baseball, like going partying and shit. I didn't have the greatest time because of school, but like, what a time to be alive, you know?
Facts, nah, yeah.
And the thing about that album, there's definitely some misses on there, but there are some bangers. Like there's the one song where Drake's, "We need a really big team. We need a lot of big rings. We need a lot of good
Yeah,
things."
yeah.
And he just says it over and over again. I don't even know if that's the words or
We
not.
had a really big team.
But
really big ring.
not a good song. But then you got like Jumpman, Jumpman, Jumpman.
So,
Jump.
uh,
Taliban.
it didn't make my
Halloween.
list. And what you just said was the reason why. 'Cause
There were
like,
some misses, but you got to understand they made
I'll
that
say
album
at
in
the
4
ti-
days.
At the time, I thought it was way better than what I thought it was a week ago when
I listened to it
again.
recently, and like I
But
said,
I
there's some
will
misses.
say there's the Jersey,
Jersey's the best one on there.
and then the outro,
Yeah,
like the Drake song. That's
I like the,
fucking-
30 for 30
the-
freestyle.
yeah, the 30 for 30 freestyle. That's like the time zone in a city type Drake that I like.
Yeah,
you know.
no doubt about it. Let's see.
There was one more that I really liked off there too. that I-
Diamonds Dancing's a banger, dude. Jumpman.
on me dancing.
That one's good.
Plastic Bag. Bro, there's a lot of good ones on there. Change Locations. Yeah, Big Rings is ass.
I wasn't a fan of Digital Dash. I do the Digital Dash.
I think
I like that one.
I'm gonna say
Really
this
on the
about.
plug.
I
Really
think
on the plug.
live from the gutter was the other one that I.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
this.
a
I
good
said
one.
it in the 2010 episode. Some albums, if you would have asked me in 2010 or in 2015,
Yeah.
they would have been in my top 3.
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
still,
Top two,
I'm
top
still
one.
listening to what songs off of What a Time to Be Alive.
That song was in my top 2 in
Yeah.
2015. Didn't make my list in
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just didn't hold the same weight to me that it did then.
I
'Cause
listened
knew
to
back
it.
then
It was a
released
little
in
bit
4 days.
underwhelming, but there's like 3 songs.
I can
on
tell
there.
you right now what Trevor's top 2 are, and they're interchangeable. I don't know which one's which, but I know which.
Well, fuck it, dude. Go ahead
No,
and take
no,
a
no,
guess.
no,
You
no,
already
no.
know what's gonna be number 1. It's
I-
my favorite album ever.
No, we'll skip to it, but I know, and it makes me happy.
'Cause, like-
I predicted it because I wanted to talk him. I was like, nah, Trevor's got it. He gonna talk about him. But my number 3, Good AM, Mac Miller.
Nice.
I disagree. One of his better albums.
Okay, but I
As in
think,
opposed to,
I think you can say that. I think you've listened to enough Mac Miller to be able to have
And I
a
think
real opinion on
I
that.
think if you go back and listen to it now, especially after he's passed, it's a lot of deep shit in there. I mean,
Tell my dealer not to fuck with it because I want to get past the 27 club.
come on, man. And like
There was a bar or something like
the
that.
voicemail of like his brother leaving like it wasn't a like you're gone message, but like it ended up being that. Just just shit like that. So I mean, great album to me. I think it's better than Blue Slide Park. I think it's better than like Kids, some mixtapes. But I think
Me,
you
I
guys
think
talked on it enough.
Personally,
The Chief Keef feature on that album was great. I was gonna
I
the Lil B
personally
feature
just,
on that was great. All the Absol, Schoolboy Q, like
Yeah.
they pull me over talking about you smell like weed, motherfucker. I smoke weed.
yeah. I think personally, I'm just like a happy Mac Miller fan.
Yeah. It was a sad.
'Cause it's so like I same thing whenever I hear Juice WRLD's music and how all they do is put out sad shit. It's like he wasn't always like that. Like there's
Facts.
bangers in the cut.
Facts.
I like the happy music.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
Mac Miller being happy. Like
Facts, but I like the sad shit. I like getting put, and especially this past week, just the music fit the mood, and it was just like,
yeah.
it,
No, I
it's good
totally
shit.
get it. I get it.
good shit.
Yeah.
Number 2.
My number 2 is an album called Sound and Color by a band called Alabama Shakes.
I've
Okay,
heard of
I
that.
remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it had the big song on it, didn't it? The
Sound and Color.
yeah.
Was the name of the
super
song as
viral.
well? Yeah.
right? It was like a super viral.
I think
song.
so. Just a great soul album.
Yeah,
Really is all it was. There was maybe 1, maybe 2 skips on it
yeah.
out of like
I
a
like to base that too on favorites too, man. Like not necessarily favorites, but like on my grading system. You know how I've figured out on my tier list. It's like how many times am I skipping shit? Like how long can I
It
go in a
matters.
song and like I skip? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so if you can get through, a bunch of songs without skipping, that's good.
Yeah. I think it was one of those things too where it was the day I listened to this album on our review. I just wanted to listen to some soul music. Didn't even know that I wanted to.
Yeah.
and I listened to this whole album front to back. No,
Yeah.
like didn't skip it any that time. There was a couple songs. I was
It's
like,
kind of
nah,
how I felt about the Internet album. Was like I heard it and I was like, oh shit, this shit is
weren't even
different.
in the mood for it.
Yeah, it's just different. You
Yeah.
know, like
But I remember listening to it back then. I listen to it again now. Number 2 spot, fantastic album. I love it. I would love to see them live as well. Then they're a really good
Excellent.
like performative band.
yeah, because it's more than like 4 people, ain't it? Like it's
No, it's just 4 people, but their lead singer is this it's a woman.
Yeah,
but not a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people knew it was a woman.
she's got a voice, bro.
Dude, it's insane.
Yeah.
And I went back on YouTube and watched like
The video of her, like, isn't it like they're all in the video and they're like helping people?
no,
They're,
I
like,
watched
doing
the
something?
I think yeah. I know what you're talking about. I watched their performance on I think it was like Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, okay.
And dude, it was just I was sitting there melting, dude. Like
Yeah.
her voice, the whole band together, it's insane. I love that album. I like the band too. I haven't heard a lot more of
Yeah.
their, other albums, but great album.
I can't wait till we get into some more recent years for.
Oh, same. Like
Because like I've gotten into a
2015?
bunch of different music now, so there's some bands and stuff I'm gonna put on.
So
you.
like 2016 is gonna be like really weird.
2016 is gonna be a crazy year, dude.
We may. That's gonna take a long time.
Might be a one
Like, I'm not-
part 1, part 2.
I'm not putting a time constraint on them no
Yeah.
more. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
Oh,
when I feel like I'm good. I'm good.
you know what's funny is I think that you think you know what I'm gonna say for number 2, but you probably don't.
I'm gonna. Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead and guess.
If you're reading this, it's Too Late by Drake.
No,
Fuck.
no, there's not another Drake on my.
Okay, that was my guess, bro. That was my guess.
Yeah, that's.
Thought you could read them like a book.
I already know, but he does know what number 1 is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so. So you're number 2. I like that.
What's your number 2, Trev?
My number 2 is
Hold on,
Rodeo.
hold on. Ah man, that was gonna be my next guess, bro.
I
Fuck.
thought that was gonna be your number 1.
No.
Nah.
I love.
I'm a huge Travis Scott fan, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tell people the truth. I didn't become like a Travis Scott like fan until like
I was gonna.
years after this.
So my.
But there was a song on there.
You know what my
Antidote.
favorite? You know what my
Antidote,
favorite?
bro, in
Don't
college.
you open up the- You know what my favorite song on that album was though?
90210.
No, Apple Pie.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just love to be.
I like
I want your apple pie, Baba.
I like Maria. I'm drunk.
Remember, yeah,
Looking
that's all
for
pretty
probably
good.
my favorite
Pretty
one.
good. The Chief Keef verse on that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's a crazy song. That's Nightcrawler.
Yeah, with Soy Lee.
Yeah, bro. So, but the one I love, if you go and like watch the videos with the music, 90210, bro.
Yep, that one's good too. I like
Casey
also.
Hill, man. God.
He's
He's like a clay he's an action figure, and he's like his
Yeah,
eyes
yeah.
are all messed up. He's like
I also
high.
like how like it's not as in depth at all as like Logic did, but he has Ti throughout the whole album.
Yeah.
Like, you know, kind of commentating in
yeah,
between
yeah.
songs or like on the end of songs and like kind of
yeah, because
telling.
Ti really
he,
fucked with him.
he signed him. He
Yeah.
was like Hustle Gang for a long time.
And like that was the era, Young Thug,
First song
Rich
that really
Homie, Travis Scott, they were working together a lot, and that was
I
whenever
can
Travis
vividly
Scott was
remember
blowing
when I
up.
found out who Travis Scott was, bro. I was at the fish camp after school watching damn TRL on MTV when they showed music. Or no, it was 106 in Park, and it was 106 in Park, and Ti came up there, and Travis Scott wasn't even with him, but he debuted the Upper Echelon video.
That was the song.
He may not have
that
even
one was on GTA.
started to say he may not have even debuted it, but like
I didn't know that he signed to Ti. I
Yeah.
thought he was with like a smaller indie label, and then ended up signing to Good Music with Kanye.
no, I'm pretty sure it was like he got discovered by
'Cause
Ti.
I
Did a
remember
deal,
Ti
and
tried
then-
to sign Thug. Like him and Thug
Yeah.
had like a good relationship.
And then I think Al Farrow was with Ti, and then
Okay, I could see that. Yeah.
and then like after that, Travis
Yeah.
kind of blew up. And did
But
the same.
Days Before Rodeo was dope. Like,
Yeah,
you
that was
know,
a-
like
Was that 2015?
it might have been 14. I don't know.
Okay, I didn't see it on any list. So
Yeah, no, it might
know.
have been 4, and it was a mix, like a mix
Yeah,
tape.
it would have
EP.
been ranked on
Yeah.
what I was looking at.
A
so.
lot of people like Days Before Rodeo better than they like Rodeo.
I'm glad you mentioned that album though, because I was gonna say like it's one of my favorite ones, and I also have the CD. I was gonna give it to you, bro. Like
That would have been cool as shit.
I told Cameron
I've
to
just become
remind me
a
any
huge
damn.
Travis Scott stan over the past few years. Like, I always heard the big songs, like that's dope, but like, I got into one of his most controversial albums, "Birds in the Trap," Sing McKnight.
Yeah.
That is my favorite Travis Scott album, and that's like controversial as hell. But I'm sorry, man, I love it. Like that's whenever I became a stan. Like
I like it.
that's that album. Anytime I'm driving, like if I'm driving home from a 6-hour drive and it's fucking 1:00 in the morning, that album makes me feel so amazing while I'm on the road alone. Like I feel like a UFO is just gonna come in. My car's gone, dog. You know what I mean?
I feel
Love that album.
Uh,
All through the late
where we at?
night.
Number two.
Yeah, number 2.
Number 2. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. Earl Sweatshirt. The most fucking.
I didn't know that was gonna be on yours because I remember you saying it put you in a mood, bro.
Bro, it put me in a funk, boy. That shit is some deep, dark shit,
Yeah,
but it's so good. Like I just love. One of my favorite songs ever, "Grief,"
yeah,
is on that album, and it's just so hardcore and gritty and dark, and just makes you feel bad.
Gritty.
Like
Great way to put it.
I love it. Like I love it. Like it's
yeah.
just dark. I was feeling bad. I told y'all, I was like, I'm pretty sure that just kicked my seasonal depression off, bro, and just made me
Yeah.
get in my mood
Yeah.
listening to that. But like, it was still so good. I doubled back.
Yeah.
Listened to it again today. But it's just so good. That motherfucker can rap. He ain't even like. There's even no point. Sometimes he just be rapping.
Vince
Yeah.
Staple feature.
Summertime '06 also came out in 2015.
It did.
Didn't make my list, but
Same.
it was on my list, but not on my list. Number ones. Where we at?
Number ones. Trev, you want to go
Best-
first? Because I kind of want to.
Favorite? Can I guess?
Yeah.
Nah, you get it. You tell him.
Dirty Sprite 2.
Dirty Sprite 2,
Probably
baby.
my favorite album ever.
I didn't-
Probably
Is that
my
your-
favorite
is that your
hip hop
number
album
one?
ever.
No, I left it
Oh,
off
okay.
my list on purpose because I knew it would be Trevor
Same.
and I could talk
Same.
about it.
Yeah.
Dirty Sprite 2 to me is fucking great. It's
Yeah.
like
It's
the
amazing.
it's the what's the word?
It's a comeback.
No, the not combination, but
Combination.
and not cultivation, but the what's it called when it all comes together, man?
Compilation.
Sure, whatever. Of like the mixtape runs, the 56 nights, the beast mode,
Yeah. I guess it would be compilation.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It was just the lead up of all this shit, and then we get Dirty Sprite 2.
My whole thing for it was
and
like
the first sound, you just hear the ice in the cup,
And the synth bass.
synth, and it's
when
It's
like
just-
I just remember
I
being
just fucking-
stoned in the black BMW, just like
Oh,
and that
dude.
shit just. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
so-
you
it's
hear
so
him
good,
mixing
bro.
it up
Just-
and just. Oh man!
I just
dude.
did a lot of
I
crazy
listened
shit to that album,
I listened
man.
to
I
that
just-
album like 2 weeks ago on the way home from like Rock Hill, like which is where I went to college. When that song came, or when that album came out, and I'm listening to that
Top
shit on
to
the way
bottom,
home,
bro.
1:00 in the morning, listen to every song, dude. There's not a skip. There's not
I
a
gotta say,
skip.
there's not a skip. I can sing every single one of these songs.
Every single one of them, bro. So I'm gonna go through my favorite ones. I think Thought It Was a Drought is definitely my favorite one on there.
Iconic. You know what I'm saying?
One that I
Do
like,
you ever see y'all?
bro.
This is
the
crazy. Hold
Percocet
on, hold
and
on. Let me
stripper
tell this
joint,
real
the
quick.
Percocet and stripper
Let me
joint.
tell this real quick. I just hit your chick in the Gucci flip flops. The homies would, when you tag something, when you went on a mission. Like, this is really what we did. It's kind of crazy, but like if you went on a mission and you got it done, you always wore flip flops. And you just sent the group chat the picture of your socks and the flip flops, and like
Nah, bro.
it was like a body, like got another one,
That's fire.
I'm gonna name my top 5 favorite songs off of there. So
Lil one.
Lil One was number 2.
Lil one's great.
Thought It Was a Drought. Lil One.
Steak Talk. Freako.
Hold on. Slave Masters number 3. I Serve the Basis number 4, and then
Blood on the Money.
Trap Inwards.
Blood on the Money. Real Sisters. It's
Real- bro.
all fire, bro.
Slave Master.
You could
Rotation.
Shuffle it.
Freako.
I'm a real big like listen track.
Know
one
the
to end
Meaning.
track.
Know the Meaning's a good one.
It's a great one. This is
It's talking about how his uncle used
know
to
the
rob
real meaning.
how his uncle jack cars or wash cars. Then like my dad was a kingpin. My grandpa robbed banks.
DJ
Recipe
Esco
like
got locked up.
bro had to He
had his
got
music
locked
on
up
a
with,
hard drive.
That's on Know the Meaning. He said,
You know that? Like we
all
got the
my music-
mixtape Future.
yeah, he said all my
because-
music was on this one hard drive. And Esco had got locked up with it, and I had to record
All
the
the-
music.
This is
like,
what's crazy about this run. I don't know if you noticed, but they got locked up in like
Esco did.
where at? It was
It was in Dubai.
yeah, it was the Middle East.
Yeah,
And
for
like
having weed in the
a,
airport.
for like a gram of weed or something
they don't play with that shit over there.
at all.
So he was in. Think of this.
Arabian prison for 56 nights with
That's where-
Future's hard drive of all the music.
Yeah, that's where the 56 Nights comes into play. The mixtape, the song. He was in a prison
Arabian.
in with people that only spoke Arabic and Russian, and like no one could
you know,
speak English to even tell him when he
terrorist
was
type
getting out. They were terrorists.
Yeah.
They were in there because they were terrorists. They were
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were blowing shit up
Yeah.
like, and he's in there with them, bro.
DJ Esco. Coolest DJ in the motherfucking world.
DJ
anyway,
Eskimo
so
City, the coolest
Future has
DJ
to-
on the
you know,
motherfucking
Future comes
planet.
back, runs all these mixtapes, just boom, 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 and then like this is what we get. Future became Future.
People
from it,
don't
bro.
even
You know what I'm
understand. Like,
saying?
I hate the like, oh, he's the one who started mumble rap and he's a mumble rapper. Like,
Nah, but-
for one thing, I remember in college, my friends used to shit on him because they say I can't even understand what he's saying, and they would like play a song, and be like, and have the lyrics and be like. Because I would say, I know what he's saying. And I
Yeah.
had been listening to Future for so long that I really did. And
just learn it.
They would be like, oh, shit, he actually knows the words.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro, I know what he's saying because I listened
play
to
any
it.
Future song.
I can
Play
tell
a
you
line.
what
I
he's
can tell you
saying.
what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, easy. I love Future, man.
What's your
That-
number
that
one,
voice.
Cam? What's your number one?
I was just gonna let y'all gush on about DS2.
Hey, man.
I love it, but not as much as
DS2
y'all.
goes
I'm a DS2 sucker, bro.
I love it, but not as much as y'all. My number one, bro. I don't like shit. I don't go outside.
So
Earl
good,
Sweatshirt.
bro. I swear to God, it is, bro.
Not even you talking about how it started your seasonal depression. I was in the house one day last week, and I put on that album. There have been two albums
You got
in my
depressed.
life. No, I didn't get depressed. There
I
have been
did.
two albums in my life that have made me feel that much emotion.
Dude, it just makes you feel bad.
It
like,
makes like everything you feel amplified, or it makes all the bad shit you feel amplified.
but then it's like it makes you work through it at the same time. Like,
Yeah. Earl Sweatshirt, man, he's one of those artists where it's like he really has something special. He's able to make a special sound, and
I can't explain it. It's
I don't-
just him.
there- I don't
dude.
think
Like,
there
I
is
guess
a
I'm
way
gonna
to
have to
explain
get
it.
into Earl Sweatshirt.
dude.
I've
It's
never been a fan.
No, you're too anxious. Don't get into
Yeah,
Earl
yeah,
Sweatshirt.
yeah. I
Nah,
don't
bro.
think-
Like, but see, the thing about being anxious and being like me is like hearing other people say that shit brings like comfort to me.
Right.
kind of same.
Like it
But,
doesn't.
like-
I already know like the stuff that bothers me, why it bothers me, and what it does to me whenever I think about it. But when I hear other people that relate to it, it makes me feel better. I don't feel bad
No, yeah.
when I listen to
understand.
shit. Music can't make me. Sad music is therapeutic for me. That's why I latched on to the sad era of music where these SoundCloud artists, these kids were just like weeping their emotions on trap beats and stuff. Like I latched onto that because like it made me feel better. And I related to it so much. I
Yeah,
was a young
because you
man
feel
going
like
through
no
the same
one,
shit.
no one else can understand it.
10
Yeah.
songs, 30 minutes.
Perfect. That's what I want in an album, bro.
Yeah.
Like I want 10
Just
to
a
12
little
songs,
bit over 2 minutes each
30 to
song.
45 minutes.
I think
bro.
I was
That's all
cleaning
want.
my house, and I was like,
Let's
I was
talk about
like,
it,
I was
'cause
like weeping into the dishwater.
I'm telling
And my
you,
tears
bro.
just mixed in with the dish soap.
Crying over it. He said it didn't make him depressed.
No, it didn't. It didn't put me in a bad mood. It didn't make me depressed or anything like that. It just the emotions I feel
get
from
it,
this
bro.
album.
The
is
first four
insane.
songs.
Yeah, the first four songs.
The first four
Huey,
songs.
Mantra, Fawcett, Grief. I mean, just
Boom. And then you get into like AM radio, I love, Inside, and then Wool. Like, I mean, there's not a skippable song on
I think
here, bro.
Wool is my favorite song on the album.
It's
Bro,
like it's
I
like
get
it's
it.
like such
I
an
get it.
emotional journey. Like if you go start to finish, like you can't skip it just based on like
You'll miss something.
I
You
gotta
feel like
sit-
you missed something.
I gotta sit here and just feel this for a
Yeah.
second. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
See,
It's-
like I get it, like how it makes you feel. Like the reason why I like DS2 so much is because that album,
Yeah.
whenever I was going through girl problems at the time. That album, when you hear it, when it turns on, it's like fuck a bitch.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It
Fuck a
makes you
bitch.
want Dude,
Put my thumb in her
you
ass,
listen
kick
to
her out the
D-
door.
You listen to DS2 too much, you start being disrespectful to your girl, bro.
Yeah,
Like, no
yeah,
lie. You're
yeah.
like, what the fuck? You know, you just be saying shit.
Not to
for some
bring
reason.
that album back up. You guys go ahead, but I get it.
Nah. I'm clap it up for that, bro. I'm glad that's your number one, bro. Like I wasn't expecting. You said there was no more rap after.
I said I had one more rap.
Oh,
I said after my top 3, there
he-
was one more
He
rap.
did
Okay,
say
okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Threw me for a loop.
Yeah, I knew,
I'm
I was
glad.
leading y'all down this road of
Oh,
like
I'm glad,
soul,
bro.
country.
I'm glad
But,
you
I mean,
felt it, bro.
that-
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
That album made me feel some type of way. I want to give a quick shout. I said I have 2 albums that made me feel that many emotions. My second one, it is a country album. It's called American Heartbreak, Zach Bryan. Dog, I can't listen to that album.
Is that which one is that? Is
His
that
last one, not the newest one, but the one before that one.
okay.
Who hurt you so bad?
No, see, that's the thing, bro, is I don't really have that much like angst or like anxiety or anything like that, but sometimes I listen to music that really just brings the shit out in me.
Yeah, bro. It
It's
makes
somewhere.
You, feel, bro.
got
It's like,
some like you.
Yeah,
it's
I-
not even identified yet.
I mean, I have emotions,
Yeah,
yes.
of
yeah,
course.
And these
Like-
albums make me feel, whether
No,
it's
it's
good
just-
or bad.
I think that's just the power of music, brother.
Absolutely.
You know,
That's
that-
why I
Absolutely.
love
makes
it so much. Like
so it
people
makes
are
it so
"Why
great."
you want to be a musician, a rapper? It's like I like putting my feelings out there, whether it's fuck a bitch or I need a hoe. Like I
Facts.
I'm heartbroken.
Yeah.
I'm kind of messed up. I'm a lost soul in a lot of ways. So it's
Hey,
like,
man.
I like to do the shit. And that's why I like music so
I'm a
much.
sinner. Who's probably gonna sin again.
Bro, like I'll just go in the damn
Lord,
studio
forgive me.
and watch music videos for hours.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's tight. It takes you out of a place, bro. It's therapeutic, man.
Yeah.
You know.
It also makes me want to be so creative, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm capable.
Nah, I'm glad. I was gonna put. I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted to put that as my number one, Earl Sweatshirt, but I just
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
My number one album. You both have said it, I think. At Long Last, ASAP.
Damn.
I didn't
By
know that.
A$AP
See,
Rocky.
I thought about having that as an honorable mention.
So I don't know if you know this.
That was my runners up, by the way.
I was a big ASAP guy. I don't
Yeah.
know if you've ever noticed
I was
how
for a little
spell,
bit.
how I spell B-May.
Yeah.
But it's been that way since like 2012. You know,
Yeah, dude.
That's
I was
fair.
a, I was.
I'm not gonna come out and say where I got it from, but it definitely was the ASAP crew.
Yeah.
You know, just the whole ASAP Rocky, ASAP Yams. Like,
I was a
I don't-
big ASAP.
did you guys
Ferg
ever
fan.
big on Tumblr?
I wasn't, but I know that they were
I
big
was.
Tumblr guys.
So ASAP Yams had a Tumblr
Yeah.
that I was on like before I even really knew who ASAP Rocky was, low key, and like it was just the craziest, coolest, independent, literally live your life how you want to type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Titties.
All of it.
Yeah, I was about to say he was a Tumblr, like he was popping on Tumblr.
Yeah,
Like
so,
that's how that's
I
how
had
it all got
been-
birthed.
Yeah, I had been rocking with ASAP, but this album, especially going back and listening to it, dude, it's just good. It's great. It's got like, sonically, I think it's good.
That whole like, I'm gonna do this in the mic, and you could cut it out if you want, but the whole like, woo woo woo, like the whole
Yeah.
the sonic, like the whole sound over the umbrella of sound over that album is very impressive. Like,
That's how I felt about Rodeo.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like there's points.
Holy Ghost. And that Joe Fox dude, like he found on the street,
yeah, I know
Like-
about that.
found him in the subway or something, and was like, "Hey, come sing on this album."
Yeah.
James, do you know who James Fauntleroy is?
That
Who
is
is that?
The
What
lead singer
band?
of Fun.
That's what the fucking band it is. He's in a lot of shit.
He's in a lot of rap shit.
He's in a lot of rap shit.
Yeah,
Like why? Like is he just
he's just gotta be that cool of a guy, I guess.
Like that's crazy. That's like
yeah.
that I remember he was the lead singer of something, like, and his voice sounds so familiar, but it's definitely
It's
We
fun.
Were young.
Yep.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Just songs on this album, bro, they're all good. No skips to me, man. Holy Ghost, Canal Street with Bones.
LSD was on that album.
LSD, yeah.
Excuse me, Max B, Far Side, Wavy Bone, West Side Highway with James Fauntleroy.
I like how that
whatever.
album feels like it's almost in slow motion.
It is.
You know what I mean?
I will say it falls off after like Better Things, like the Lil Wayne verse and like the kind of like the last four. You get a little Yams speak on the last song, which is cool, but just the sound wise is like it's just so good.
What I
It's,
wanted
like,
to
so
say
good.
about my runner-up pick on it is when I went back and listened to it, the first half is so strong that it makes the second half feel like like
Kinda, yeah.
to me,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
and not
it
being
does.
that big of an ASAP fan. That's why I made runner-up because, you know, how you said it depends on how many skips I have here and
Yeah.
there. I just felt like if the album was 9 songs long instead of 18 or
No,
whatever
that's
it might have
That's
been,
a fact.
I think that's why it ended up in runner-up for me.
I think listening back to it now, I even enjoyed it more too. Like I think
Mine was the opposite. I enjoyed it less
Really?
now. Yeah.
I like it. It was pretty cool. I also have that on CD. That was my whole thing.
I
was
listened
gonna
to it
bring.
again, and I don't know. I didn't. It definitely.
I think
sounded,
that was the.
It definitely
I think
sounded
that was the
dated.
best. That was the best rapping by ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, that one
That's
sounded
fair.
dated.
Like, I think
to
kind of
me.
everything after has kind of been not as good as that.
I need some
Also-
new ASAP.
Same.
Yeah.
Some Rocky. I mean.
Also, I
same.
didn't remember that one being kind of low quality.
I mean,
I think it's part of the vibe, though.
yeah, I
It-
think that's.
I get
think
that, but like
is part of the.
it was so good to me whenever it came out and when I was listening to it, whenever I was into that whole movement, that like it didn't matter. But like when I listen back to it,
See,
it
I don't
kind
know.
of does.
I busted out the CD and put it in the truck, and like
Yeah.
I actually listened to it in the truck, and it sounded good. It didn't sound crazy or nothing. Like
yeah, I mean,
it was. I don't know. I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would.
so this time
going
for this
back.
one, since I was unprepared for the first one because I thought we were, just pick my favorite one. I sat in the studio a couple days and listened to music, watched music videos. I watched a
Hell
lot
yeah.
of Travis Scott.
Yeah.
It's like that album, man.
I want to. If I had time to just sit here and really get deep into it, like I said, this next one, I'm not gonna put a time restraint on it. You know, get
Yeah.
the wheel ready.
I was
too,
about to
by
say
the
we
way.
should might.
Yeah, we need
might
to
as
do the
well.
wheel.
Damn,
My
an hour and
dog is
30 in,
freaking
so,
out.
Yeah. Let's do the wheel and then we'll sign it off. Go ahead and get the wheel ready. I'm gonna get the.
These
beat
are.
ready.
I just want to say this real quick. These are always really fun episodes. If you're still watching to this point, we love you. We appreciate you. But also, let us know in the comment if you like this. Let us know.
So we got 2011,
Let us know.
2012,
How we could improve them. What we should do.
2013, 2014.
Did it not save again?
It doesn't. It's not going to ever. I don't know why my dog's freaking out so much. She's just like acting like,
He just wants to come back inside. Be
Yeah, she
part
hasn't
of the
had
gang.
attention.
He just wants to be part of the gang.
But she won't. That's the thing. 2019. She's got to be too
Yeah.
crazy. 2020.
Real quick, Cam, what year do you want?
Are we doing 2021 and 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
21 and 22. We got the last year, like we got 2010,
Yeah.
and then we got 2015, which kind of in the middle. I want like something super recent, like 22
Yeah.
or 21. That's what I want.
Okay.
Okay, so
You got screen cap on?
I do.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do it.
First spin doesn't
First spin
count.
doesn't count.
Unless-
Always.
Unless it's just great.
What do you think the best year? It's got to be 2016.
Yeah. So this says 2013.
That's a fake spin.
It
The
was,
first
it was.
spin never counts.
Never.
But yeah, I want something newer. 2018 or newer.
2018 or newer. He said. What do we got? What do we got? What do we
2018 was
got?
crazy. Well, you're gonna get your wish, bro. 2020.
Let's go.
2020
We
is
can
a
go
winner.
COVID year.
Let's go.
Shout out to COVID
Because I
year.
was trapped in the house listening to a lot of music,
Hey,
making a lot of
nah, yeah.
music. So that's gonna be a good one.
It's a pretty good one. All right, y'all sign it off. I'm gonna go this thing.
Yo, everybody, thank you for watching. Cam already stole my line, but I do love you. Anyways, we'll catch you on the next one. This one was dope, very extensive. Yeah, peace out.
Talk to you Sunday.
Well, you stupid motherfuckers. I still got a couple seconds before this beat goes in.
My
you know
bad,
what I'm
brother.
saying? So shout out to Daytona Beats. Shout out to Party Mike. Shout out Eddie's Pizza. Episode 18, 18 I think.
18,
you know what I'm
18.
saying? Peace out, brothers.